And in a historic move, the Minneapolis City Council moving to defund the Minneapolis Police Department. And of course, this is why so many protesters have been protesting in the streets, wanting to defund law enforcement agencies across the country. But is that the right thing to do? We asked you that question, and you guys have been weighing in on our Morning Rush Facebook page and our 11 Alive Facebook page. Let's see what you said. So Stacey Ann Wilson says that is such rubbish. All they need to do is get rid of the bad apples and properly vet new applicants, as well as routinely test vets existing employees or veteran employees. And Brian McWilliams chimed in. He says, this actually sounds like a good idea. Scrap the lot and start over. Too many unnecessary deaths, too much deep-rooted bigotry in the force. And next, Cassie Marie says, a year ago, they were complaining about 911 response time, being short-staffed and crime on the rise. But now, all of a sudden, they're good. And she actually posted that article from last year. And Glenn Fell says, disband the police to have the sheriff and state patrol take over. Let's ignore the fact that all troopers, deputies, and officers were trained at the same academy, certified by the same test, and have ongoing training alongside of the other agencies. That's a little sarcasm there. And I was actually speaking with quite a few law enforcement over the weekend, and they mentioned that in major cities that police are short in general, and also unemployment's up, so this would not be a good decision. They also said that leaders sending a clear message from the top down is the most important, so that's better training and also better supervision in all agencies. Continue to chime in. Use that hashtag MorningRushATL.